Another news in detail. South African President Jacob Zuma has described Zambia as a model country for investment. Dr. Zuma says Zambia is likely to become a strong economic force in the Southern African region within the next 10 years. He was speaking in Mazabuka today, where he commissioned the Nakambala Estate Expansion Project for the Zambia Sugar Company. Lakson Tani reports.
Success is evident in Mazabuka, a farming district in the southern province. The Zambia Sugar Company has a positive judgment of the economy in Zambia.
Our economy is improving. I mean, if you look at the exchange rate, you look at all the economic fundamentals, Zambia is headed in the right direction.
Promoted as the sweetest part of Zambia, Mazabuka is home to one of the biggest investments in the agricultural sector that Africa has at Nakambala, where the Zambia Sugar Company has its estate and factory. President Rupia Banda and Jacob Zuma have a huge stake in the company, which contributes hugely to the economies of Zambia and South Africa. The Zambia Sugar Company is a subsidiary of Ilovo Sugar, which is based in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. That is why South African President Jacob Zuma wants to test the sweet success story of Ilovo Sugar that holds an 81.6% stake in Zambia Sugar Company, which has expanded to increase production. President Zuma has come to Mazabuka to commission the Nakambala Estate Expansion Project.
Zambia is a model country for investment, and we believe that your regulatory regime has been most attractive to South African companies such as Ilovo Sugar Ltd. It is therefore a great honor for me to be able to commission Zambia's biggest agricultural project, this sugar plantation here at Mazabuka. We know that the current global financial and economic crisis and climate change will impact negatively on our countries. However, we should not allow this to result in the further marginalization of Africa.
The commissioning of the Nakambala Estate Expansion Project has coincided with the United Nations Climate Change Summit in Copenhagen, and President Banda wants the world to know that Zambia cares for the global environment, even as it invests in projects that emit unfriendly gases in the atmosphere.
My government will continue to support all initiatives intended at boosting productivity and providing more employment to our people.
Ilovo, which operates in South Africa, Malawi, Zambia, Tanzania, Swaziland, and Mozambique, is confident of the economic future in a world struggling with global warming.
A major feature of the expansion project was the installation of significantly increased electricity generating capacity, which has allowed the entire Zambia sugar business to become self-sufficient in its power requirements. In effect, by not having to draw power from the national grid, the power pool of the country has been increased, with ZESCO now able to service other parts of the economy.
Ilovo says in a report that improved world sugar prices, increased sugar production following the expansion of the Nakambala Sugar Estate have boosted the profit at the Zambia Sugar Company. It is a success sweet story which Zambia and South Africa are proud of, because it proves that Africa is capable of contributing to the growth of the global economy while taking stock of its carbon emissions. Lakson Tani, ZNBC News, Mazabuka.
Presidents Rupia Banda and Jacob Zuma of South Africa have condemned people who promote tribalism and racism. President Banda says that tribalism or sexism will not help Africa, and charged that in Zambia, people who utter tribal remarks are petty. And Mr. Zuma says his country has done a lot to fight racism and tribalism after dismantling apartheid when the ANC government came into office. The two leaders were briefing the press in Mazabuka today at the end of President Zuma's visit to Zambia.
In our country, there are a few individuals who are talking about tribalism. I have no doubt in my mind that they won't go anywhere, that sooner or later it will crush them. We must at all times fight for unity and be above all these petty issues of this tribe, this race, that race. I think it's wonderful when you're all together working to develop your country.